Hey, hello again, everybody. It's been a while since I put a video out. I think it's been over a year, but when your fans demand content, you've got to give them what they want, right? Actually, I'm kidding. I do not have a lot of fans. You can look at my subscriber count. I don't have a lot of fans, but I appreciate you guys that do watch the video. Um, anyway, what are we doing today? I'm going to get into the hives. It's like May 9th, I think, today, and I'm just way behind. I have not been into the hives at all, and I should have been by now to clean things up. Just had a lot going on. Had some stormy weather this month, and so anyway, here we are. I'll tell you what I'm going to do today. I have one hive that did not survive the winter. That's called a deadout when they don't survive the winter. So we're going to kind of get in there, take a look at, see what that looks like, clean it up a little bit. The surviving hive, I'm going to crack the top cover off of that hive and just see how the colony looks, if it's going to be a good, healthy colony or not. And then I'll describe what I'm going to do after that, what my plans are. So I'll meet you out at the hives. Okay, so here we are at the hives. This hive right here is one that's dead. This hive right here is the one that survived. So we're going to take a peek in here. Let me adjust the camera so you can get it down. There, you can't really see my face, but you can see the hive a little better. So right here we can see where the cluster of bees were when they died over the winter. We got down to like 30 below this winter, and I can get some frames out here and we'll see what we've got going on. Ah, come on. They're all glued together. Of course they are. And so my suspicion is that when it got down to 30 below, they were not able to move around to where the honey was located. Because I can see some honey in these frames right here. That frame is completely empty. But let's see. Move some over. Yeah. So this frame right here, all of this is honey that they could have eaten. So I suspect that when it got really cold, they just were not able to move over to where the honey was, and they ate all the honey where they were and then starved to death after that. That's what I think is going on there. Let's see. Yeah, see, this frame right here has a lot of honey. It's full of honey. You can see. So let me take this box off. Also, we did have some swarms last year out of our hive. I think they came from this hive. I can't be certain, but again, yeah, see, lots of honey on this frame. So this hive was weaker going into the winter than the other hive. So just because it had less population because of the swarms. Now let's get it off of here and we'll see what we've got. So yeah, a bunch of dead bees on the bottom board there. So, okay, what I'm going to do is take these all back to the house, get all the dead bees cleaned up out of them. This honey that's left can be used by the surviving hive, actually by both hives, and I'll explain that to you as we get into this other hive. So okay, so here we are. You see we've got a lot of activity outside this hive, lots of bees coming and going, bringing in pollen. We've got dandelions blooming right now. Our plum tree is in full bloom. The cherry bushes over here in the front yard are in full bloom. So our oak tree is getting ready to put out catkins, and interestingly, I did not know this before where we got bees. Bees love oak trees. And that oak tree, when it puts out the catkins, the bees are going to be all over it. So that's kind of cool. So I don't know what's going to happen when I pop this off. Bees might get really angry, but we're going to see what's going on inside here. This hive will definitely need to be cleaned up. Holy cow. Look at that, all of this. Got some drone brood up here on the top. And I think this hive is looking pretty full. Okay, so we're gonna clean this up a little bit. So we can get the top back on. Yeah, these bees are getting angry. They are buzzing my veil like crazy. I'm not going to go any deeper. I know they've got brood, they've got a queen. I know that it's a healthy hive, right? It is full of bees. Put this back on so that they can calm back down. Okay. Now, tell you what my plan is then. All right, I have removed the Deadout hive from its position. And so what are the next steps? Well, I will make sure all those bees get cleaned out of that hive. Then I will bring the bottom board back out and put it in its position. I'll remove the top box of the existing surviving hive and put it on the bottom board of the Deadout hive. So then I'll have two separated boxes full of bees. I've ordered a new queen, and once she arrives, I can install her in the queenless hive and leave her there for a couple or 3 days. Those bees will accept her as their new queen, and voila, I've successfully split the hive into two. So once she arrives, we'll head out and take care of that, and I'll catch up to you then. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.